This year I decided to try something a little unorthodox, the 2023 Viewer's Choice Project, where I'm giving my viewers a chance to design and decide on one project that I'm going to make this year. Since January, we've been chatting and voting and have so far decided that I'm going to be doing a historical cosplay in the Renaissance era. And today we're going to be revealing the final character choice from the 5 semifinalists. All the character options were super fun, and I'm sad that I can't do all of them. And I hope you'll stick with me till the end of the video, where we're gonna have a little chat about this costume, and I'm going to give you an exclusive sneak peek at some of the other projects I'm going to be doing on this channel in the next coming months. I've got a lot of fun things planned, some extra special collaborations happening, and I can't wait to share all of it with you. Without further ado, let's recap the 5 semifinalists, and then I will reveal your final choice. Is it going to be the colorful and flamboyant Elton John, the dark and mysterious Morticia, the pink and frilly Princess Peach, the green and terrifying Reptar, or the quirky and educational Miss Frizzle? Y'all, this competition wasn't even close. Did you pick an ornately designed character perfect for the rich fabrics and overuse of trim of the Renaissance era? No. No, you picked the plain, unadorned, solid black Morticia. This will come as no surprise to any of you because almost half of you voted for this character over all the others. I will say, if you're disappointed by the final choice, don't worry. 1 and maybe 2 of the other characters I already have in the works to do other costumes with, as they already aligned with some of the things I was kind of wanting to do. And you may see one of them quite soon, if I can get my stuff together. Now, given the overarching theme of Morticia and the fact that here in Texas, we're already seeing highs above 90 degrees, and it is extremely uncomfortable for me to go out and film in solid black long sleeves, even at like 9 a.m. We're gonna put a table on this project and reconvene when it gets closer to spooky season. On a similar note, this is going to be the last monthly vlog in the 2023 Viewer's Choice Project. I started these vlogs and the project in general as a way to help me bring more content to you on a more frequent basis. However, the fact is that very few people are watching these videos. In fact, they are some of my worst performing videos of all time, over like the Janet Jackson video that got like 100 views. Even though I've designed these to be easier to edit and film and get out to you faster, it's still just not worth the time and effort to make these videos. There will still be a full series of videos making the actual costume, and I'll still be involving you in the decision making, but we're going to be moving that exclusively to my community tab, as well as bonus decisions and bonus inclusion for those who are following me on Ko-fi. And just so you know, you don't have to donate on Ko-fi to follow me there, but donations are appreciated, as I'm sure you can imagine buying fabric to create a new project every 2 weeks gets really expensive. And speaking of that, let's go into a couple more details about the Morticia project before I move on to the sneak peeks. So last month, I was looking on Margot Anderson's site, and I knew that I was going to be buying a pattern from her because I know she's a reputable pattern maker and she had a ton of Renaissance options. And it turned out she was closing out all of her paper patterns. By the time I got there, there was only one female Renaissance pattern available on sale, so I bought it. And it is this pattern here, which is the Italian lady's wardrobe, and it makes something called a sottana. This is for the late Renaissance period, and it gives you the option of Venetian or Florentine. We are going to go with Venetian because the Florentine only has one bodice and it laces at the side back on both sides, and I need to be able to get into this myself. The Venetian has 2 different bodice options that are front lacing as well as the weird side back lacing one, so we're gonna go with that. I will give you the opportunity to decide between the 2 bodice shapes, and there are a lot of fun sleeve options, so you will get to help with the design of this, but I hope you can forgive me. It was the difference between paying $30 for a pattern and paying $80 for a pattern, and that's just the pattern. Now, the good news is if you've watched my witchy Victorian underpinnings video, I was able to save a lot of fabric on that, and I have a ton of black quilting cotton left over, so if all goes to plan, I should not actually have to buy fabric for Morticia, and I might even have enough to do her like crazy like witchy train out of the fabric. It's just gonna depend on how much I end up using for my witchy Victorian petticoat. All in all, I'm pretty excited about it. It's definitely taking me out of my comfort zone. I probably would never dress up as Morticia without prompt. I'm Wednesday very much, and you know, I tend to like things that are bright and colorful, but I think it is going to be a lot of fun to do and definitely going to be a bit of a challenge, and I love a challenge. Okay, so here's a little sneak peek at some of the other things I'm going to be doing. So some of you may know I am attending an 18th century ball in October, and I am going to be cosplaying as the Queen of Hearts in the late 1770s. I'm so excited. I have this really gorgeous red and gold rose patterned silk jacquard that is going to be the main gown. That gown is also going to be featuring this really cool like heart-shaped lace ruff, and coming very soon, a mini working guillotine in my hair instead of a wooden ship. I am so excited, y'all. It is going to be so much fun, so you have that to look forward to. And because this fabric is like super nice, and one of the reasons that my budget is so low this year, I'm going to be doing a straight historical wearable mock-up of the Angelica gown. And I have the fabric right here. And this is the fabric that I got to do the gown, and I'm so excited. I saw this, and the week after I saw it, it went on sale, and I just lost my mind and I bought it. It was not expensive, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And also it's gonna be kind of fun for me to do a straight historical costume. Since usually we do weird and wacky stuff, it'll be something new. I will also be continuing working on all of my Victorian underpinnings for the Dickens on the Strand that I go to in December. We are going to be making a petticoat that matches my other Victorian underpinnings. We're going to be making a Beetlejuice lobster tail bustle, as well as a corset, and I have begun to work on all of those in pieces. So you have all of that fun stuff to look forward to. I still haven't decided what I'm going to be doing for my actual gown. I have a couple of ideas, but we'll see what I end up with. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have made it this far, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, like my video, and I would love for you to leave me a comment below and let me know who your favorite character from the Addams Family is. Thanks, y'all. Oh, if you've missed any of the other videos in this series, you can check out the playlist here. And if you appreciate any kind of pun, especially potato-themed puns, you should check out the April Fool's joke that I put out at the beginning of last month. I had so much fun doing it. It's very silly. Thanks, y'all. I'll catch you later.